Now we're going to head on to China, where the first session of the 14th National Committee of the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference, or known as CPPCC, and the 14th National People's Congress, or NPC, had just finished on March 4th and 5th in Beijing.
As one of China's most important political events this year, two sessions focused on topics such as China's new leadership, opening up policies and business environment for foreign investors, foreign policies, and epidemic prevention and control.
And with collaboration with China Global Television Network, or CGTN, CGTN also having a dialogue on how fostering the relationship between China and Indonesia.
We have more questions coming up from other journalists who are not able to attend the two sessions here in Beijing, but they still brought their questions with us. He is the Sataja Permusyawaratan. Sorry, I'm terrible with names. Anyway, he's the anchor from Indonesian TV broadcasting company Sesi today. Let's see what he has the questions for us.
Yes, Chinese President Xi Jinping and Indonesian President Joko Widodo witnessed the trial of the Jakarta-Bandung high-speed railway last year. This is a good example of bilateral cooperation between China and Indonesia. How can the two countries continue to forge synergy for the Belt and Road Initiative and Indonesia's global maritime fulcrum?
Basically, he was asking how China and Indonesia can keep forging synergy between the Belt and Road Initiative and Indonesia's global maritime fulcrum. So basically, are two different initiatives proposed by China and Indonesia. To my understanding, Belt and Road Initiative is more focusing on the infrastructure building and stuff, and Indonesia's global maritime fulcrum, it sounds like more focusing on the maritime infrastructures, right, Joey?
Yeah. I think in both projects, whether Belt and Road and the Global Maritime Fulcrum, I think the things that should stand out are mutual benefit, and then obviously this is between China and Indonesia. So what benefits both countries? I think whenever...
And the neighboring countries, I guess.
As a consequence. So whenever two countries talk, I think what the leaders talk about, what the representatives talk about is how each side will benefit. So I'm not really familiar with Global Maritime Fulcrum, but we've been talking about Belt and Road Initiative a lot. And I think I touched on this a bit when I mentioned the 2018 visit of President Xi to the Philippines. We're looking at how China can help us. And people might say, oh, you're just speculating, but what does China need from the Philippines? In terms of trade, we have something to give to China. In terms of people-to-people exchanges, we have something to give to China. So it's not a one-way thing. It's not just China benefiting from the Philippines, but it's the Philippines benefiting from China as well. So the anchor's question is specifically on Indonesia, but looking at it from a general perspective, it's how both sides, whatever country we're talking about, it's how both sides will benefit.
Yeah, as you mentioned, it's like a mutual beneficial to both countries. Anna, do you have anything to say about this?
I believe it is important for both sides to keep an open mind and continue to adapt to the new challenges and opportunities with a focus on meeting the demand of the two peoples. Other than continue to implement the major projects such as the Jakarta-Bandung high-speed railway, I think the two sides should continue to upgrade and expand new frontiers of cooperation under the both frameworks. Potential areas could include green development, digital economy, and biomedical technology, new energy batteries, etc.